Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sammy Ketchum, and welcome back to Sammy Ketchum TCG. Today, we are going to be taking a look at a Raichu V deck profile for Brilliant Stars. Alright, this is another deck that is coming from Brilliant Stars. We're going to be talking about many more in the upcoming weeks leading up to the release of Brilliant Stars. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this deck profile. Three copies of Raichu V. Alright, it has 200 HP. It is weak to fighting. Alright, its first attack is really good for 1 electric energy. If you go first with this attack, you could actually use this attack on your first turn, which is very good in some instances. Alright, what it says is that you can attach an energy or an electric energy from your deck to this Pokemon. So a little bit of energy acceleration to start the game off with, you know. It's really good for a second attack because it basically means that you don't have to power it up next turn to get rolling. Alright? And his next attack, alright, it's for a colorless and an electric. No, just two electrics. Alright? It does 60 times the number of electric energies you discard from your Pokemon in play. You discard 1 at 60, discard 2 120, discard 3 180, etc. You know, and you can build this up and hit all the way up to 320, 340, whatever. Alright, and we're going to show you how we're going to do that in this deck. Here he is again. Got his theme music and all. Arceus Vstar. This is one of the ways we are going to accelerate energies either to Raichu or to other Pokemon on the bench. Arceus Vstar is an amazing card and will probably be used in most of the decks going forward within Brilliant Stars. Alright? 280 HP, weak to fighting. It's only, well, attack. You know, well, basic has 3 colorless energies. Alright? And what you could do is you could search your deck for up to 3 basic energies and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. So this is straight energy acceleration, and it does 200 damage. Alright? Which is very good. It's more damage than Pikarom, and it's more damage than ADP. Alright? And you also get to put the energies anywhere you like. So, that is insane. Alright? And its ability, its V-Star ability, basically says you could search your deck for any 2 cards and add them to your hand. So, you know, you can get Boss, you can get Raihan, you can get the double turbo energy, anything that you need for either that turn, or if you think you're going to win on that turn, get the 2 cards that may help you win on that single turn. But yeah, if you use this ability, you only get it once per game. All right. Three copies of Arceus V. All right. This Arceus V is also very good. All right. 220 HP. Its first attack for 2 colorless lets you search your deck for 3 different types of basic energies or any basic energies. Attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Just like the V-Star, but without the damage. Alright? This is still very, very good to help your Pokemon set up. Alright? The next attack just does 130. Just a straight 130 for 3 energy. Four copies of Flaffy. Alright, Flaffy with the Dino Motor ability. This card is from Evolving Skies. Alright, this is the main way we're going to accelerate energies to Raichu V and onto the bench. Alright, Dino Motor, the Dino Motor ability lets you attach an electric energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. Alright? And what you're going to do is you're going to set up at least 3 of these on the bench, and for each one you're going to accelerate an energy from the discard pile to one of your Pokemon. You know, which is going to help you to do more damage. The more damage you do, the better you will be off to knock them out, the better you'll be off to win the game. Four copies of Marie. Alright. It's just in there to evolve into the Flaffy. The attacks don't matter. HP, nothing matters at all. Nothing special here. One copy of Crobat V with the Dark Asset ability. Play it from your hand. You could draw up to 6 cards. So a little bit of instant draw power there. One copy of Lumineon. Alright. With Luminous Search. Search your deck for a supporter card and add it to your hand. So this is another card that could possibly win you the game as well. Search your deck for boss. Search your deck for research, Marnie. Anything you need. Search your deck for a Raihan, what have you. Cards that, supporter cards that could actually help you, you know, kind of when you need it. But I mean, you only get this once though, so you got to use it when you really need it. One copy of the Manaphy from Brilliant Stars. Alright? It has the Water Veil ability, which is basically the bench barrier, like bench barrier Mew. And basically damage, this can prevent damage done to your bench. Like, or bench damage, not damage counters. Just note there is a difference. It can prevent damage done to your bench Pokemon, basically. Anything done by like Jolteon or Rapid Strike Urshifu, they cannot do the damage in their attacks done to your bench Pokemon. Now, if it's like the Inteleon does damage counters. So anything that says damage counters, they can actually put those damage on your Pokemon. But if it's damage, just straight damage, then they can't do it, because this prevents it. This is what's going to save this deck and make this deck actually really good moving forward. Four copies of Professor's Research. Discard a card from your hand and draw 7. Three copies of Marnie. Three copies of Boss's Orders. Four copies of Quick Ball. Three copies of Ultra Ball. I really did want like a 4th Ultra Ball in here, but I think I cut it for the 3rd Arceus V. I really like the Arceus V in here because it is so good, especially as like in the beginning of the game. So take it as you will, you know. Three copies of Level Ball. Two copies of Choice Belt. This does 30 more damage to any Pokemon V when you have this attached. Well, attaches to when this is attached to your Pokemon, this does your attacks do 30 more damage to Pokemon V. That means V Maxes, V Stars, V Unions, etc. Copies of Switch. Two copies of Air Balloon. Two copies of Stormy Mountain. Two copies of Double Boost Energy. When it's attached to your Pokemon, your attacks do 20 less damage. So it's really for Arceus, alright? But it's on Arceus, 20 less damage. You know. But it's really good with the V. Because you can just straight energy acceleration. And don't have to worry about the damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 lightning energies or electric energies or whatever you want to call it. Okay. So 11 energies. All right, guys, that is the deck. When we come back, we will do the layout. All right, guys, here is the layout. All right, take a screenshot, you know, etc. You know, if you like it, try it out. Test it against, you know, the other decks from Brilliant Stars. Like I said before, this is a starting list. This is by no way or by no means perfect. So this will change. The counts will change. Cards may change. You know, you could play it with Arceus Vstar or without Arceus Vstar. But honestly, to tell you the truth, I love this with Arceus Vstar right now. It is so good. Personally, it is so good, Arceus Vstar. It accelerates so many energy and gets so many energy in play that it really does matter. So yeah, it really makes the deck go. But yeah, that is the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, mischief managed.